Some of the best decisions you'll ever make won't feel right at first. They won't feel exciting. They won't feel peaceful. They won't even feel logical in the moment. In fact, they'll often feel uncomfortable, unsettling, sometimes even wrong. And if you've ever walked away from something that felt familiar or chosen growth over comfort, you already know what I'm talking about. There's a reason this happens, and it has everything to do with the difference between your brain and your mind. The confusion. Most people assume that if something feels wrong, it must be wrong. But that assumption quietly runs a lot of lives into the ground. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Your internal sense of rightness is not always aligned with what's best for you. Sometimes it's aligned with what's familiar. You can feel wrong leaving a job that drains you. You can feel wrong ending a relationship that limits you. You can feel wrong choosing discipline over distraction. Not because those choices are bad, but because they disrupt something your brain is deeply attached to. And your brain doesn't care about growth. It cares about predictability. What the brain is actually doing. Your brain evolved for survival, not fulfillment. Its job is simple. Avoid danger, conserve energy, keep things familiar. Familiar means predictable. Predictable means safe. So when you do something new, even something objectively good, your brain doesn't interpret it as growth. It interprets it as risk. Unfamiliar paths trigger uncertainty. Uncertainty triggers stress. And stress feels like a warning. So your brain sends signals: doubt, hesitation, anxiety, second guessing. Not to sabotage you, but to pull you back into known territory. The problem is, your brain can't tell the difference between a real threat and a meaningful challenge. To your brain, changing your identity feels almost as dangerous as physical harm. Why comfort can feel like truth. This is where things get subtle. Over time, your brain starts associating comfort with correctness. If something feels easy, you assume it's right. If something feels uncomfortable, you assume it's wrong. But comfort is not truth. It's habit, and habit has gravity. That's why people stay in patterns they outgrow. That's why they repeat cycles they swear they want to break. That's why change feels like betrayal, even when it's self-respect. Your brain protects the version of you it knows how to manage. Your mind, though, has a different role. The role of the mind. Your mind is not the alarm system. It's the observer. The part of you that can step back and ask, is this fear or conditioning? Is this discomfort or growth? Am I reacting or choosing? The mind doesn't demand comfort. It seeks understanding. It notices patterns instead of obeying them. It recognizes that feeling wrong doesn't always mean being wrong. This is where the real change begins. Not when things feel easy, but when awareness steps in and says, I see the fear, I understand it, and I'm choosing anyway. Redefining right. So here's the reframe most people never learn. Right doesn't always feel good. Right often feels unfamiliar. And wrong doesn't always feel bad. Wrong often feels comfortable. What we call right is usually just what our nervous system recognizes. What we call wrong is often just what challenges it. Your brain has a very short time horizon. It evaluates decisions in terms of immediate sensation. Does this lower stress right now? Does this preserve energy right now? Does this keep things predictable right now? That's why the brain asks, is this safe in this moment? But your mind, however, plays a longer game. You see, the mind is capable of imagining consequences, meaning, and direction. It can hold discomfort today in exchange for alignment tomorrow. So it asks a very different question. Is this aligned long term? Does this move me closer to who I'm becoming? This is why the right choice can feel heavy, why it can feel quiet instead of exciting, why it doesn't always come with instant relief. Sometimes the clearest sign you're choosing growth is that your brain doesn't immediately reward you for it. Because growth doesn't soothe the nervous system right away. It rewires it. And rewiring often feels unfamiliar before it feels natural. So if you've been standing at the edge of a decision and it feels heavy, unnatural, or strangely quiet, that doesn't automatically mean you're making a mistake. It might mean you're no longer being driven by habit. It might mean you're not acting on impulse or fear. It might mean your mind is leading for once, and your brain hasn't caught up yet. The brain is designed to protect what was. The mind is capable of choosing what could be. The brain keeps you alive. The mind gives your life direction. And the tension you feel between them, that hesitation, that uncertainty, that pause, that's not weakness. That's awareness. Learning to tell the difference between fear and intuition, between discomfort and danger, between familiarity and truth. That's the real work. And once you start seeing that difference, you can't unsee it. This is mind versus brain.